It has hit the month of September, so on my books, that's officially fall. So I don't know about you guys, but now this is the time for me to play all of the games that put me in the perfect fall mood. TV shows as well, but this is the perfect time for me to play all the games that put me in the perfect fall mood. So these are some games that I've played and some games that I'm going to be playing. But before I get started, my name is Delaney. I love talking about games. If you want to be a part of this little corner of the internet, like and subscribe, and welcome back return viewers as always. So let's get started. Okay, so my first on the list is Strange Horticulture. So Strange Horticulture is like you own a plant shop, but you're also a little quirky and spooky, and you have a black cat that you can pet whenever you want, and you get all these different mysterious patrons who come in and ask you for different plants that you have, and you have to figure out what plant is best for them to use because they're using it for either medicinal reasons, like say trying to get to sleep from having nightmares or trying to remember things. So you have to investigate and use your plant investigating detective skills to figure out what plant correlate with your customer, because if you get it wrong, you are filled with dread. I really love this game because I love the music. It's so much ambiance. There's usually like rain sounds played in the background. It kind of gives me really old school like mystery Nancy Drew novels kind of vibes, and it's like a little bit of darkness in there, and I just love it. I think that it's just such a nice like relaxing game to play at the end of the day. The next game, I've mentioned this already multiple times, but talking about it again because it is perfect for this fall list, and that is Wylde Flowers. So Wylde Flowers is a farming sim with a witchy twist, where you get to play as Tara, who moves to this island town called Fairhaven to take care of her grandmother who is not feeling well, and learn the trade of how to take care of your grandmother's farm. But then you find out that your grandmother has secretly been a witch, and that there's a witch's coven in the forest, and what is more fall than that? It's such a wholesome game. I just love talking to the different townspeople because of course fully voice acted. The music is beautiful. It's the perfect like vibes. So next game, like a visual novel, this game, and I've mentioned this also before in the channel, and that is Beacon Pines. So in Beacon Pines, you get to play as Luca, who is trying to discover the mysteries of his town. I find this game to be so interesting and such a unique take on a visual novel. So basically Beacon Pines is narrated by this disembodied voice who, as you go around and investigate different areas, you get to collect words. You can use those words to progress in the story. So those words change the direction that the story is. Kind of more like a timeline. So each branch leads to a different timeline depending on the word that you choose. It reminds me of like those Goosebumps adventure books where you turn to this page if you pick this decision or this decision. Similar to that. It kept me really captivated the whole time I was playing. Like I love all of the characters. I think every character has their own unique personality that you just really fall for each and every one of them. It's just really great to uncover the mysteries of Beacon Pines and what happens next. And the next game, and this one I actually need to pick back up, is Cozygrove. You are a spirit scout who comes to this haunted island where your job is to help out these different ghosts on the island and unlock different areas in the island through the quests that you do. It is such a cute little game. It's one of those games you pick up if you want just like a in-between game. Usually a lot of the things are timed, so it's not a game that you can binge in one sitting. It's more like a leisure game, so I think it's perfect for that. The next game is Night in the Woods. I feel like I probably put this on my last fall list. I'm not sure. I feel like I can't do a fall list of games without putting Night in the Woods. So in Night in the Woods, you get to play as May, who is technically a college dropout. So she returns back from college to her hometown, and it's just her trying to get more acclimated with the town. But there's also a ghost in the woods or something stalking her and her friends. You get to hang out with May and her friends, go to guitar practice, and I find this game to be so charming. It is very like slice of life, and I just love like the very like cozy fall vibes of walking around and seeing the leaves, and it's set around Halloween as well, so I feel like perfect for the fall vibes. The last on my list is Cult of the Lamb. So Cult of the Lamb is one of those games that is just so spooky and creepy but also cute that you can't hate it. You can't be disturbed disturbed by it as much as you should be. There's a lot of descriptions. Play as a lamb who gets a start over to start a cult. So it's like a mixture of like farming, life sim mixed with roguelike things. You get to go on runs to get materials for your cult, such as like wood, stone, those types of things. But also you have to make sure that your cult is thriving and that you are running the cult best way that you can. So you can gather all your cult members to have congregations, and you can choose what ideals and beliefs you want your cult to be run as. But it is a very interesting game. I highly recommend it because it can be really addictive. Those are all of the games that are the perfect fall vibes to play right now, because I don't care if it's still 70 degrees outside. It is now a cool fall weather to me. So what are you guys playing right now? What do you like to watch during this time of the year? I like to pull out a lot of scary movies to watch. I hope all of you guys are doing well as always, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.